magic school bus.
Arnold, that's brilliant.
It is?
Yeah, Miss Frizzle said to bring in something to help answer the question, what happens to the food we eat?
Oh, right. What did I bring?
Your own mouth. Chewing. It's the first step in digestion.
Yeah, we know, Dorothy Ann. But my buddy Arnold here is not chewing food. He's chewing gum.
Gum?
Yep, been chewing for 2 hours and 24 minutes. Only 6 hours and 46 minutes to go before he breaks the school gum chewing record.
But, Wanda, what's chewing gum got to do with digestion?
Nothing, but the first one to break the gum chewing record wins 2 free tickets to Action Mountain, the wildest, scariest, best scream your lungs out ride in the world. The ride of my dreams. Let's get the facts. Arnold wants to go on the fastest, the scariest, the best scream your lungs out ride in the world?
You feel all right, Arnold? Actually, my ticket's up for grabs. I'm just helping Wanda out.
I would have done the chewing myself, but I got a new filling. See?
Oh, good morning, class. One digestive system coming up here. Now that's more like it.
Was that in the lesson plan?
As I always say, no guts, no digestion.
Well, as I always say, no chewing, no free tickets. Come on, Arnold, chew! Chew, Arnold!
Wanda? I think I, swallowed it.
Very funny, Arnold. You're kidding, right? Say yeah. Arnold, how could you?
Wanda,
We were going to ride Action Mountain together. You didn't do it on purpose, did you?
No, it was an accident, really. I'm sorry, Wanda. I told you breaking records made me nervous. I told you I've never won anything in my life.
Never say never, Arnold.
I told you should have picked someone else.
Oh, hey, Arnold, it's okay. I mean, it's only a ride. And that's the end of that.
Actually, Wanda, it's only the beginning.
Of what?
Our next field trip.
Field trip!
Field trip. Miss Frizzle, I'd really love to go on a field trip, but I've got this weird feeling. I mean, I already ruined Wanda's day. What if I ruin everybody else's?
Well, Arnold, I do need a volunteer to stay behind.
Stay behind?
Come on, let's go!
Me! Pick me!
Well, thank you, Arnold.
All right! Wait a minute. This is too good to be true. What's the catch?
Meet your substitute teacher.
Liz? Could be worse.
See you very soon, Arnold.
One field trip for them, one bag of cheesy wheezies for me.
Our timing should be just about right.
I don't get it. I thought we were supposed to answer the question about what happens to the food we eat.
Yeah, where are we going?
Not far, class, not far at all. Here we go!
Whoops!
Where are we?
Check out the pink pavement!
The walls are dripping.
You know what, Miss Frizzle? At my old school, we turn back in this kind of weather. What are those humongo white things?
Whoa! If you ask me, they're humongo bus crushers.
Actually, Ralphie, they're more like humongo food crushers.
Wait a minute. If that's food,
We're either on the weirdest cutting board in the world,
Or in somebody's
Bingo. But not just anybody's mouth. Look familiar?
Arnold?
Boy, it's kind of empty in here. I wonder where they went. Well, wherever they are, they don't have me to slow them down anymore. Nothing like cheesy wheezies with a green olive chaser.
So the first thing that happens to the food when it gets digested is the teeth cut and grind it into smaller pieces.
At my old school, we were never allowed to be digested.
Never say never, Phoebe.
But according to my research, after chewing comes swallowing.
I call it Action Arnold. The wildest, scariest, best scream your lungs out ride in the world. Wahoo! Class, welcome to the esophagus.
The asparagus?
No, Carlos, the esophagus. It's where your food goes after you swallow.
Miss Frizzle, what are you doing?
Time to let Arnold's digestive system do the driving.
Cool. It's like we're driving through a tunnel, but the tunnel's driving us.
Hey, Arnold, how about a bush?
I wonder if this is what it feels like to get squeezed out of a tube of toothpaste.
Yeah, but I get the feeling we're not gonna end up on Arnold's toothbrush.
Huh? Oh, right you are, Tim. The esophagus connects the mouth to the... Anyone?
I don't know how much more of this I can stomach.
Excellent, Ralphie. The stomach is the next step in digestion. And it's a real doozy! In just a few moments, we'll be landing in Arnold's stomach. Thank you for flying Digestion Airways.
Now that's what I call a belly flop.
Olive eating. Now that's a school record I could go for. Thanks. Wanda would be so impressed.
Oh, Arnold!
Hey, why not? The all-school record book. Olive eating. 978? Okay, it doesn't have to be olives. Oh, there have to be other records waiting to be broken.
Yo-ho-ho and a stomach of slop.
Check out the pink cliffs of Arnold.
Ralphie, that's his stomach wall.
Rock! Dead ahead! I bet this is what the Pilgrims felt like before they crashed into Plymouth Rock.
Forget the Pilgrims, the walls are moving.
Hard a port, class!
I know Arnold likes rocks, but do you really think he'd swallow one?
That's no rock. That's Arnold's gum.
Phew, that was close. Is it just me, or do you get the feeling there's more out there than just food and water? Whatever it is, it's eating the bus.
Oh, nothing to worry about, just a little stomach acid.
Stomach acid? Here at United Digestion, we believe in breaking things down. We start with the raw material of the food, put it in the mouth, and use the finest teeth in the world to tear, grind, and crush it into pieces small enough to swallow. Then the food gets pushed down the esophagus line into stomach central, where we add acids and other chemicals to break the food down and dissolve it into a liquid. And that's only half of what we do here at United Digestion.
Man, when it comes to digestion, Arnold doesn't mess around.
You haven't seen anything yet.
mean there's more?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Arnold.
If this doesn't impress her, nothing will. How many more to go, Liz? One more and I break the school record for pens stuffed into a pocket protector.
What's that? Poor Arnold. Looks like he's got a hole in his stomach.
Not a hole, Keisha. A valve. The doorway to his small intestine.
Yeah, well, it just swallowed the gum. Hey, why hasn't the gum been digested?
A few things are too tough to be broken up and dissolved.
Like school buses, right?
There's only one way to find out. Here we go!
Where are we?
It looks like Scuba World.
Welcome to the small intestine, the next step in digestion.
I don't get it. The food's been dissolved, digested, whatever. What else is left to do?
As I always say, Ralphie, digested is not delivered. Anyone for a dip?
Go swimming in Arnold's digestive juice? Not me, no way. How was I supposed to know she'd have digestive juice scuba gear? Isn't this the coolest? Hey, there's the gum! I'll be right back.
Hey, look at this. The dissolved food is disappearing into these rubber cactus type things.
They're called villi.
Cool. They're soaking up the food like a sponge.
But where did it go?
Here at United Digestion, what we digest, we deliver. As the villi in the small intestine soak up the nutrients in the food, the nutrients are transferred into the bloodstream. And the bloodstream delivers the nutrients to all parts of the body. Because here at United Digestion, we believe in turning food into fuel.
I get it. The bloodstream is like a pizza delivery service, only it delivers energy. Speaking of energy, where's Wanda?
Huh? Did I do it? 2 minutes and 4 seconds? How can I break the school napping record if my stomach keeps waking me up?
Where could she be?
I don't see her anywhere.
Wanda! Where are you? Wanda!
We've been through the entire small intestine, and no sign of her.
There she is.
Ah, she went into the large intestine.
The large intestine? You mean there's more? What's that?
Just Arnold's leftovers.
Watch out!
Boy, what a ride!
Talk about action!
What's that?
Man, if the small intestine was Scuba World, the large intestine is Smell World.
At least it's a lot drier in here.
Yeah, but where's Wanda? Wait a minute. This should work. Wanda, if you can hear this, give a shout. Let's go! All right!
The further we go, the drier it gets.
It looks like the walls are sucking up all the water.
That's the large intestine for you. It removes the water from the leftovers.
So we have to find Wanda before she gets dried into a raisin. A raisin? Cool. Ralphie! Not cool at all. Terrible, actually. Yikes! Gotcha!
All right, Carlos. You saved her. Saved me? I was having a blast! Arnold's digestive system is the wildest, scariest scream your lungs out right in the world!
And it's not over yet.
We've done the mouth. We've done the esophagus, the stomach, the small intestine, the large intestine. What could be next? The extra large intestine?
No. We just have to join the rest of the waste products and finish the trip.
What?
Wait a minute. According to my research, the waste products go...
Nuh-uh.
No way.
At my old school, we were never allowed to end up in the toilet.
Anyone have a better idea?
We could go back to the mouth and ride it again.
Wanda!
She's right. We could go back the way we came. I've been keeping track, and the digestive system is just one long tube divided into parts. We started off in the mouth, got squeezed down the esophagus, landed in the stomach, got pushed into the small intestine, and wound up here in the large intestine. And since we don't want to go out here, all we have to do is go backwards. We could go back up the large intestine, back through the small intestine, into the stomach, back up the esophagus, and burst triumphantly out the mouth. It won't be easy.
You're right, Tim. Digestion pushes everything down. We'll have to fight our way back. We might never make it.
Never say never, Miss Frizzle.
How can I break the record for eating lunch if I can't find my lunch? I wonder if there's any rules about it having to be my lunch. A chocolate mallow blaster.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Full speed ahead!
This is insane.
Consider the alternative.
You know, biking is my favorite sport.
Now! Oh, so much for the easy part.
The easy part?
Yeah. Remember all the muscle power that pushed us down the esophagus?
And it's almost noon. If Arnold eats lunch, there's gonna be tons of food raining down on us.
If I eat Ralphie's lunch and break the lunch eating record real fast, Wanda will think I'm the best thing since Velcro shoe fasteners. But then Ralphie will be steamed at me for eternity.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Wanda, what are we gonna do?
I've got it!
But if I don't eat something, I'll wither away to nothing. I know. I could eat Ralphie's lunch and think up a good excuse on a full stomach.
Arnold.
What? I've heard my stomach growl before, but talk?
Arnold. Are you about to eat Ralphie's mallow blaster?
No. I mean, yes. Yee! Wait a second. Who is this?
This is your conscience, Arnold. You know you shouldn't eat Ralphie's mallow blaster. Besides, you're not even hungry.
Not hungry? I could eat a...
You just think you're hungry. What you really are is thirsty.
I am?
Trust me, you are. Now there's a nice bottle of seltzer in Wanda's lunch bag. That's what you really want.
Okay. I guess. Hey, how come it's okay to drink Wanda's seltzer, but it's not okay to eat Ralphie's mallow blaster?
Because Wanda's a far kinder and more generous human being than Ralphie when it comes to sharing.
Then how come when she has a mallow blaster, she hogs it all to herself?
Look, I'm your conscience, all right? Just do what I say and drink the seltzer now!
Time me.
Way to go, Arnold! Now, let's rock the bus to create a giant gas bubble! It's working! It's
the seltzer chugging record? I'll never break a record. I'll never win anything. I'll never even get to eat lunch.
Did someone say lunch?
Congratulations, Arnold.
Huh?
You just broke the record for being the best field trip ever.
What?
And giving me the ride of my dreams.
You mean I was the field trip?
Yep.
But where exactly did you go? You went inside?
Miss Frizzle, no matter what, I'll never miss another field trip. Never, ever, ever, ever.
Wonderful, Arnold.
Starting right after the next one.
Is this the magic school bus?
Is this the magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Magic school bus. Just a minute, please. Hold on. Be right with you. Magic school bus.
Boy, for a show on science, there's sure a busload of mistakes.
You think so?
I mean, they just zip through the digestive system. Nobody's food goes through them that fast.
You're right. It takes more than 10 hours to digest, but when we pitched Digestion, the miniseries, the network didn't bite.
And where did all the light come from? Except for in the mouth, digestion takes place in complete darkness.
Believe me, it would have been a lot cheaper to do the Magic School Bus radio show.
And another thing, you only showed the small intestine absorbing stuff.
So we left out something?
Something important. The stomach doesn't break down everything. The small intestine breaks things down too. And all that stuff about the system not working in reverse. Sometimes it does, like when you throw up.
Right again. But normally, it doesn't work that way.
And talking about normal, you didn't complete the ride. Waste products that accumulate in the large intestine.
I know. They are eliminated out through the anus, the end of the digestive system. It's natural. It's normal, but did you really expect us to show that on daytime TV?
Well, maybe not. And another thing, Wanda using gum to go bungee jumping in the large intestine? I mean, come on.
Cute, huh?
You could never use gum for bungee jumping, not in a million years. I wish you guys would stick to the facts. What was that?
That? Oh, that was just the sound of Liz stretching the truth.
Let's see, the playing dabber's connected to the din plunker, the black bladder's connected to the Katy bitter. This always happens. The shrinkerscope breaks the second the warranty runs out. Oh, Bus. What am I going to do with you?
Okay, ready for a rehearsal? The Frizz is gonna love it. A 1 and a 2. Yes!
Something's missing. I know it.
My chemistry experiment. It's almost done.
Your homework? At a time like this?
I'm mixing 3 things together. Water, sand, and cement to get something new. Concrete.
That's what's missing. Cake! I can't believe it! We forgot the cake! How can we throw a birthday party for the Frizz without a cake?
What a disaster. Oh, well.
Oh, good morning, class.
Good morning, Miss Frizzle.
Oh, I see you've heard the news. I'm disappointed, too. The bus is acting up, so today's field trip is canceled.
Oh, no! Not the chemistry trip.
That's okay, Miss Frizzle. We'll get over it.
It was all arranged. We were going to the bakery.
Bakery? A bakery? What's that got to do with chemistry? Baking is chemistry, Ralphie. It's like my cement experiment. Mixing parts together to make something new, only tastier.
A bakery is really just a small chemical plant.
Except it's a plant where they make cakes. Gee, Miss Frizzle, you know, we've all been looking forward to this chemistry field trip for months. We have? Ow! Oh, yeah! We have. And, well, I don't think any of us would think our education was complete without a trip to a chemical plant.
Why, Carlos, does everyone feel this way?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not one to stand in the way of taking chances, making mistakes, getting messy. Bus problems or no bus problems? To the bakery!
Yes! No.
Oh, now, Bus, that wasn't so difficult, was it? Maybe it was.
Great! How are we supposed to get a cake when we're this size?
And how are we supposed to even get in there?
Can't let a bit of shrinkage spoil our fun now, can we, Liz?
Well, I guess that answers my question.
Solo pumpernickel, or solo like a rye, with a cat away.
Buzz! Buzz!
Yes, honey. We're going to take the bus home.
Maybe it's a problem with the iotoscope, or perhaps the enormometer.
Uh-oh, Liz. Not one of these cakes is chocolate, and that's her favorite.
Besides, we're too small to buy one anyway. What'll we do? Well, we could make one. Are you serious?
Get real. All right! A full-scale chemistry experiment. But how will we do it without Miss Frizzle seeing?
We'll just have to get her out of the bakery. But a teacher never abandons her bus.
Miss Frizzle, you know how the shrinkerscope is acting out?
Could be the shrinkerscope. Might also be the mesmerglobber. But yes, Carlos.
Well, there's this great auto parts store right next door, see? And,
Carlos, what a good idea.
it worked.
Liz, you're in charge.
Oh, boy.
See you later!
Okay, Liz, let's go.
Crispy rolls. Vigara. Ooh, blistering bagels. More's in my kitchen. No, you don't. Oh!
Quick, set her down over there, Liz.
Where did it go? I'll be back. I shall return.
Phew, that was close.
Come on, we have work to do. We're about to combine a few parts into a magnificent new whole. The finest birthday cake ever. Okay, the first thing we have to do is gather and measure the ingredients. Ralphie, get 2 eggs. Tim and Wanda, a cup of sugar and lots of flour. Liz, a teaspoon each of salt and cream of tartar. Keisha, milk and lots of it. Phoebe, butter. Arnold, bacon.
baking soda. And Dorothy Ann, you guard the door and make sure Miss Frizzle doesn't come back too soon. Now, what about me? Guess I'm stuck getting the chocolate. Yes!
Exactly the ingredient I was looking for.
Uh-oh, we gotta run anyway.
And a 1, and a 2, and 3!
I am the king of soda.
Arnold,
You what, D.A.?
you amazing chemist! Look at that stuff fizz. The vinegar spilled into the baking soda. I wonder what would happen if I used this.
Whoa!
Perfect. Definitely sugar. My favorite ingredient.
This won't be easy.
Wow!
Thanks, Ralphie.
Oh, Phoebe. At your old school, you were never such a butterfingers. Gotcha.
Wow! Now, we've got all the ingredients to make a cake, except the eggs. Where's Ralphie? Touchdown!
Amazing. Now, what happens if I mix a lot of vinegar with a little bit of baking soda?
You don't know till you try, Dorothy Ann.
Miss Frizzle, you're, back.
Unfortunately, the mechanic over there doesn't know a Dwayne Flammer from a plant hoister. So I thought I'd pop back and see how everyone's doing.
Say, Miss Frizzle, how'd you like to help me with a little experiment?
Excellent idea.
A little bit more. Keep going.
Man, this is tough when you're half the size of a hot dog.
Could be worse, Arnold.
I don't see how. Now I do.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. What to do, what to do?
Look at us.
I guess this is what happens when you travel with faulty equipment.
Wait, I've got an idea. Be right back.
Swell. Now what do we do?
Hey, look at this. Wow! Where'd you find those great building blocks? These aren't building blocks. Catch!
Hey, this is salt.
Hey, everybody, I found a diamond. Check out the glimmering surface.
Here's another diamond. And another one.
We're gonna be rich.
Not rich. Sweet. This is sugar.
So this is what sugar looks like close up. See how the sides make a pattern? Things that looked alike when we were big.
Look different now that we're small.
Let's go, you guys. We've got to make this cake before the baker catches us. Some salt. Here comes some sugar.
Bing. Shimmering shortbreads, what the?
Now for some flour.
Ew! We can't use this flour. It's got something in it.
No, it doesn't. This is what flour looks like close up. Even flour is made up of different parts.
I couldn't have seen what I thought I saw. No way. Holy hot dog bun.
Now that's what I call flour power! And now, for the best ingredient of them all.
Chocolate! Yummy!
chocolate makes it a new color. Sure it does, Keisha. But check out how you can still see which bits are chocolate and which ones aren't. Now we need the wet stuff. Hang on, everyone!
At least milk still looks like milk.
Suffering sweet rolls! It must be those blasted moths! Look! Oh! Ow! Operator, get me smug bug pest control and hurry.
And now for a real experiment. Eggs away!
Oh, yes, pouring the milk. That's correct. And now they're carrying eggs. Oh, what do you mean? You've never seen that behavior in moths before. Oh, yeah? Well, same to you.
Salt, sugar, flour, cream of tartar, milk, butter, eggs, chocolate, and baking soda. Hit it, Liz. So, Miss Frizzle, is this amazing chemistry or what?
You bet, DA. But maybe I should check on the rest of the class now.
Oh, no! The Frizz is back! Come on, DA! Think of something! Come on, DA, think!
Hey, Miss Frizzle! What would happen if I put a whole bunch of baking soda into a bottle with the vinegar?
Oh, there's only one way to find out.
What a mess! Just a minute.
It's a chemical reaction.
The balloon! Wow!
And a real beauty, too.
Whoa, no kidding!
Baking soda and vinegar mixed together make something new. A gas that pushes out the sides of the balloon.
Just like filling a tire with air.
Dorothy Ann, that reminds me, the bus needs new tires. Oh, I wonder how much that'll be. I'd better go check. Thanks for reminding me.
Problem?
Yes, way to go, DA!
No! No, I'm not crazy! Perhaps my establishment just happens to attract a higher breed of moth, that's all. If you want anything done right, you have to do it yourself. En garde, monsieur!
Now, the next step is to mix all the ingredients together. Phew, that's gonna take some monster beaters. Good idea, Ralphie. Egg beaters!
Everything's getting mixed together.
Yeah, and one more ingredient's getting added.
What's that?
Air! The beaters are forcing air into the mix.
All the parts are combining into one new thing.
It's called cake batter. But if Miss Frizzle asks, it's chemistry. Cooks and chemists are a lot alike. Both measure out ingredients.
And mix them together to make something new.
The only difference is I get to taste mine.
Uh-oh, hear that?
He's gonna see us.
Submarine down!
Yummy. But when did I make this? Maybe that moth. I am going crazy. Toreador, into the pan I pour. Oh, no, not on the floor. Bing, bang, bang, bing, bang.
What's happening?
Why is it suddenly getting so hot?
Maybe it's because the floor is on fire.
I am pleased to announce the addition of the last ingredient, heat. Carlos, do you mean to say, yes, we're in the oven, and that means we're getting baked! Help!
Wait a second here. If my facts are straight, we're stuck in a cake baking in an intensely hot oven.
At my old school, we never got baked.
Except
Except for that time the air conditioning went.
We're toast.
Well, technically no, but you've got the right idea. Is it just me? Or is that the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz?
Maybe we should ask Toto here.
Warm one today.
Miss Frizzle?
Feels like somebody forgot to put up the heat shield.
Much better. Oh, good.
Thanks, Miss Frizzle.
As I always say, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the oven.
Yeah, but how?
Hey, look! The batter's moving. According to my research, the baking soda is making bubbles.
Wow! Now what? The batter's not the only thing getting pushed around.
What's that noise?
It's steam.
Excellent observations. It's so hot that the water in the batter is vaporizing, making more and bigger bubbles.
The batter is starting to look kind of solid.
The cake, it's done.
Ah, the sweet smell of parts combining into a new and magnificent whole. Now I wonder if the baker is making this cake with a special customer in mind.
Huh? Oh no, we're going to have our cake and be eaten too!
No digressions for indigestion, Arnold. We just... Oh well, as I always say, the more mixed up things are, the better the solution.
We're doomed!
Wait! I've got it! Is there any baking soda left?
Plenty.
Vinegar?
Red, tarragon, or regular white?
Regular white is fine.
What are you doing, D.A.?
Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Well, baking soda plus vinegar equals...
The gas pressure we need to push us out of here. Toward the end, you are one brilliant chemist.
Gee, thanks. Come on, you guys, hurry!
Yes!
No, not in my cake.
Hooray! We made it! We're out!
Hey, stay out!
Oh, finally, all fixed. Who'd have guessed? It was the Hinkle-Blammin' Flamin' Jab. My class, this is wonderful. I don't know what to say.
That's not all, Miss Frizzle. We still have the big finale.
A big finale? Oh, what could that be?
Ready, Arnold? You bet.
Oh, class, where did you ever get such a lovely cake?
You wouldn't believe us if we told you.
The baker just gave it to us. Said it was ruined. Something about a moth.
But frankly, we didn't believe him.
As I always say, chemistry. It's a piece of cake.
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? Magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? I mean, magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Give me some flour, some eggs and oil. I'll give you donuts without much toil. Oh, finally. All my baking done for the day. Yeah.
Wow!
is this the bakery where they filmed that magic school bus show?
Yes, of course. I was brilliant in it. A remarkable tenor. That's what the Frizzle Opera Review said.
Those look good. I bet you a donut I can tell you some crucial information missing from the show.
What? Impossible. You insult me. You're on, kid.
It was...
Wait! Ooh, was it that Dorothy Ann is a little too young to be doing those experiments?
Not really. Miss Frizzle was there, and everyone knows you need a grown-up around when you're doing chemistry experiments. And she was wearing goggles.
Aha! Then I'll bet you 2 donuts.
Sure, it was...
Wait! Is it that some people think chemicals are bad for them?
No, some chemicals are good. It depends on what you use them for.
Okay. 3 donuts then.
Okay, it was...
Wait! Oh, wait! Was it, even though we said things are made out of parts, we never said what the parts were made of?
No, I already knew they're made of smaller parts called atoms. And atoms are made of even smaller parts. And so on and so on. It was...
Wait! Maybe you think things like salt and sugar don't really look like building blocks and diamonds.
They do under a microscope. I love looking through microscopes.
I think you're bluffing! I'll bet you every donut in this store that you cannot tell me what information was missing!
You never said how old Miss Frizzle is.
Oh! I did... Oh, leaping ladyfingers! Crumbs! I've been reduced to crumbs!
Hey, Ralphie, wait for me!
Wanda, I can't move.
Push!
Yes! How's it going, Liz?
Aren't you psyched? The Frizz is taking us to the beach today.
Don't forget, we can't go until after our reports.
And let's keep the reports short, DA.
Yep, where there's a will, there's a way. We brought sand and a crab shell for our 2 beach things that go together report. Didn't we, Carlos? Whoa! A humongous wave at 10 o'clock! See? Crabs dig in the sand. So crabs and sand go together.
Wipe out!
What did you bring, Ralphie? Hello, everyone.
Hiya, guys.
Phoebe, did you bring the dune grass? Ralphie, have I ever let you down? Did you bring the sun? Actually, I couldn't fit it in my knapsack, but I did bring this. The sun in all its glory. At my old school, we weren't allowed to bring the sun to class. How about you, Tim?
Check it out. A stunning portrait of the rock to go with Wanda's muscle. You did bring the muscle, didn't you, Wanda?
Ta-da! One muscle to go with Tim's rock. I named him Gustle the Muscle. Gus for short.
Who's Gus for short?
Hi, Keisha. Gus is the muscle I brought for the 2 beach things that go together report. See?
Oh no! Oh help! Oh bad! Oh bad! Oh bad!
Something wrong?
I totally forgot about the report.
You did?
You didn't bring anything? Just my swimsuit and a towel. And a tuna fish sandwich.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong with that? I love tuna sandwiches.
Listen, don't panic yet. Who's your partner?
Arnold.
Don't worry. Arnold likes reports. He probably did the whole thing himself.
Where is Arnold anyway?
Arnold?
Hi, guys.
Yuck! What happened to your shoe?
I was running, and I sort of stepped into the pond near our house.
And you were running because you're in a hurry because you couldn't wait to show me what you did for our 2 beach things that go together report, right?
Mom, I knew I forgot something.
You mean you didn't bring anything either?
Just my bathing suit and a towel.
And the scum on your shoe.
Scum and a tuna fish sandwich. D.A., why didn't we think of that? But do scum and a tuna fish sandwich go together? Hey, maybe they do. Think, 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 think. No.
Oh, great. Not only do I get slimed by pond scum, but I forget my report. I knew I should have stayed home today. Hey!
We can't just give up, Arnold. We have to work with what we've got.
But Keisha!
Oh, good morning, class.
Good morning, Miss Frizzle.
We have an exciting day ahead of us, haven't we?
Hang 10, you guys! Maybe she'll forget the reports.
And the first thing on the agenda is your 2 beach things that go together reports.
Then again, maybe she won't.
Let's start with Ralphie and Phoebe.
Phew. Why the sun and dune grass go together. By us. All rights reserved.
Dune grass, like other plants, uses the energy from the sun to make its own food. No sun, no dune grass.
No sun, no nothing.
Oh, Keisha and Arnold, why don't you go next?
Yes, well, we brought this, nutritious tuna fish sandwich. And this delightful green scum.
You did? Why, that is absolutely fantastic.
It is?
So tell us what the connection is between delightful green scum and a nutritious tuna fish sandwich.
They both have,
Adjectives?
Oh dear, hold that thought. It's time to go to the beach. Oh, but don't worry. We'll finish your reports when we get back. Line up by the door, please.
saved by the bell.
Yeah, I never thought I'd be glad to go on a field trip. Oh, for once, a nice, peaceful day at the beach.
Forget it, Arnold. Everyone else will have a wonderful time, but we've got work to do. Now concentrate. How does your scum go with my sandwich?
You know, class, this trip just might give you the answer you're looking for.
I wonder if she knows we don't know.
She knows everything.
Well, not exactly everything. It's your job as scientists to look for connections.
Connections? You mean how things go together?
Exactly. We're here, everybody out!
There's dune grass.
With the sun beaming down on it.
And here's a rock.
Covered with Gus's family. Look at them all.
It's a regular mussel beach. Carlos.
And here's a crab burrowing into the sand. Look up there. That's a gull, isn't it? I wonder what it's doing.
Wow! It just ate that crab.
The beach air is making me hungry.
Everyone else's reports seem so obvious. Arnold, you're eating our report.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Arnold, we've got to figure out the connection between my sandwich and your scum.
Ready to explore this environment in a bit more depth?
Huh? Now?
But we just got here.
Uh-oh, I'm getting that old field trip feeling again.
Come on, Arnold. I know we can figure it out if we try.
Seatbelts, everyone! H2O, here we go! How refreshing! Anchors away, my class, anchors away. Dum 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 dum.
Think, Arnold, think.
I can't. I hate it when my socks get wet. Can I have my shoe back?
No way. We need it for our report.
Ooh, look. There's some seaweed.
What are those? They're beautiful.
Those are sea urchins, Tim. They eat seaweed.
And sea otters eat them.
Do you really think they otter?
Bad, Carlos.
Are you looking, Arnold? What do you see down there?
Well, I'm trying hard to look for connections, just as you said, but I can't see past all that green stuff.
Yuck, it's going all scummy.
Did you say scummy? That's it! Look, Keisha, scum!
Excellent observation, Arnold. This scum is called phytoplankton.
Phytoplankton?
Phytoplankton.
Phytoplankton.
Yes, little tiny plants.
Wait a second. Does that mean the scum on Arnold's shoe is some kind of phytoplankton?
Care to try my marvelous mega magnifier, mayhaps?
Sea scum.
Shoe scum.
Not exactly the same, but not far off.
What do you think, Keisha? Should we take a closer look?
Sure, why not?
No, Keisha, you don't know what you're saying. I know that tone of voice. It means something weird is going to happen. Did we just shrink?
We did. We are now as tiny as phytoplankton.
And that's seriously tiny.
Class, you will notice that the bus is equipping each of us with a specially designed underwater breathing mask. So, get messy, make mistakes, get out there and explore.
I'll go first. This is so cool.
And so wet.
Wow.
And remember, look for connections.
Got it.
I don't get it. How are we supposed to find a tuna fish sandwich in the middle of the ocean when we're the size of phytoplankton?
Who knows? Maybe there's teeny tiny phytoplankton-operated sandwich tins.
And to think that when we're big, all this just looks like green scum.
Amazing, isn't it? Arnold, what are you doing?
Who? Me?
Arnold, we have to figure out what all this has got to do with my tuna fish sandwich. And we have to figure it out now. Hey, Keisha! Look at me!
Is it my imagination or do they look hungry?
It's not just you, Ralphie. These bigger creatures are eating the phytoplankton. So, as I always say, it's better to be in the bus than to be in something else. Oh, nature never ceases to amaze me.
Phew. We were nearly lunch at first sight. Just your average day at the beach with the frizz.
Okay, bus. Do your stuff. Congratulations! We are now the size of zooplankton.
Zooplankton?
I wonder if that's what just tried to eat us.
Very good, Keisha. Zooplankton eat phytoplankton. Zooplankton are tiny animals that live in the water. This way, class. We've got to take chances. Get messy.
Get eaten.
And don't forget to look for connections.
Oh, Miss Frizzle, this is a big ocean. I'll never find a connection between scum and a tuna fish sandwich.
Of course you will, Keisha. Stay with your partner.
But... Hey, Keisha, we thought phytoplankton looked weird. Get a load of these guys.
They are not guides, Carlos. They're zooplankton.
There don't seem to be as many of them as there were of the phytoplankton.
Good observation, Tim. What else do you notice? Anyone?
Those giant things.
Very good, Phoebe. Those giant things are anchovies. They're a kind of fish.
Anchovies? You mean the salty things my dad puts on his pizza when he doesn't want me to eat it?
You may not like anchovies, Ralphie, but they might like you.
I wonder if that's because we're the size of zooplankton.
Keisha's right, class. As you can see, anchovies eat zooplankton. Can anyone guess where this is leading?
To lunch?
Precisely. All right, everyone, back in the bus. Ready, bus? Well done. We are now the size of an anchovy. I suggest we stay in the bus while we have our lunch.
But there's so much to see out there.
Oh, excellent observation, Wanda.
At my old school, we always had to stay in the bus if we ate lunch in the ocean.
Since we can't eat our report, do you want some organic potato chips?
No thanks. I had some phytoplankton earlier.
You did?
Listen, Arnold, time is running out, and we don't have our report yet. Scum, tuna fish sandwich. Scum, tuna fish sandwich. What's in a tuna fish sandwich anyway?
Mayonnaise, tuna fish, maybe a little vinegar, some chopped celery.
Did you say tuna fish?
Yeah.
Arnold, you may accidentally be a genius. What does a tuna fish look like?
I don't know. I never saw one without mayonnaise.
D.A., quick! There's got to be a picture of a tuna fish in one of your books. Here, an albacore tuna. I got it! I've got the connection! What eats phytoplankton? Zooplankton! And what eats zooplankton? Little fish like anchovies. And what eats little fish like anchovies? Well, tuna fish!
I knew I should have stayed home today.
Class, we are now inside an albacore tuna.
Cheer up, Arnold. We're off the hook. We know how your scum and my tuna fish sandwich are connected.
You know, it's a tuna eats scum world out there.
No, listen. Tuna don't eat scum. Scum gets eaten by zooplankton, which get eaten by little fish like anchovies, which get eaten by tuna. Our report's in the bag.
But the bag's in a tuna's tummy.
Who knows what you call something that's connected, linked together?
You mean like a chain?
Oh, very good, Tim. Tuna are linked to phytoplankton by what they eat. Tuna and phytoplankton belong to the same food chain.
Food chain? A chain of food? I could get into that. Me too. Phytoplankton, zooplankton, fish, and people too. We're all in a food chain. Scum, this fish, and you.
Humans are usually at the very top of the food chain. But for once, we're actually inside it. We are also in the perfect position to study a tuna's digestive system.
What?
Now?
Miss Frizzle, do you think we could go back to school now? Arnold and I need to do our report.
Well, if you insist, I guess we could leave the tuna's digestive system for another day.
Way to go!
Close one.
class, take your seats. Here we go!
Nope. Already have a bus.
This is it, Ralphie. The wave of our dreams.
When we get back to the classroom, we will discuss our observations. Surf's up!
Arnold, do you observe what I observe? She's hanging 10. There really is more to Miss Frizzle than meets the eye.
So to wrap up our report, allow us to show you the artwork we've commissioned. An original Tim.
Here we have our recent experience. The ocean food chain. It works like this. Scum, or phytoplankton, are eaten by zooplankton, which are eaten by small fish like anchovies, which are eaten by big fish like tuna.
It's so efficient, Carlos.
And this class is a land food chain.
Yeah, a mouse eats grass seed.
A snake eats the mouse, and the hawk eats the snake.
The hawk is at the top of this food chain. What's at the bottom?
Grass.
So, what's at the bottom of the ocean food chain?
Well, I think phytoplankton.
And what do phytoplankton and grass have in common?
You step on them both.
Arnold! They're both plants. Hey, wait a minute. Do all food chains begin with plants?
Yes, they do! Each and every one of them!
Well, if scum and a tuna fish sandwich are connected, I guess just about everything must be connected somehow, huh? Hey, where's my shoe? Nature never ceases to amaze me.
As I always say, if the shoe is clean, wear it.
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? I wonder what the magic school bus? I want the magic school bus!
Hello.
Hi, is this Big Al's Total Pig Out Emporium? I'd like to order a toasted Big Al special with...
Whoa, wait a second. Wrong number. This is the Magic School Bus Show.
No way! I was just watching it. That's why I was so hungry. Maybe you can clear up a few things for me.
I'll try.
People are on top of the food chain, right? Except I don't eat just tuna. I eat lots of things. So am I on top of lots of food chains?
You are.
So what do you call a lot of chains put together? A pile? Am I at the top of a food pile?
Actually, a lot of different chains mixed together are called a food web.
I get it. So if things are connected in a chain, what if something happens to one part of the chain?
Well, it'll make something happen to everything else in the chain. It's all connected.
Okay, but you know, it's not true that all food chains start with plants. I read about some plants and animals living deep in the ocean that get their energy from chemicals.
Yes, but they're weird.
Weird? You say they're weird? Since when does a tuna eat a school bus?
It could if the bus were small enough and looked like a delicious anchovy.
Yes, but you and I both know school buses don't shrink, and they don't go in the ocean.
Magic school buses do. Being magic can make all the difference.
And Ms. Frizzle must be
magic.
Why do you say that?
Because somehow she can hang 10 between math lessons and report marking.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks for calling. Bye. Why, thank you, Liz. This looks rats.
I don't know about you, Phoebes, but I can't stand vacations.
Why not? I mean, how can you not like vacation?
Because they always end. That's why.
That sounds like Keisha. I've been robbed! Somebody stole my cucumber!
Why would anyone steal a cucumber?
Especially my cucumber. I loved my cucumber. I grew it from a teeny weeny seed. It was a champion.
At least whoever took it left you a tasty-looking pickle. I mean, look at my carrot. Not even a starving rabbit would eat it now.
And my tomato doesn't even look like a tomato anymore. It would have been better off stolen. I don't understand. How could things so good turn so bad over one little vacation?
In the famous words of Ms. Frizzle,
Time waits for new vegetable.
huh?
Let's face it, our county fair has turned into the city dump. Hey, give me 5, guys. That kid's back. Hi, Ralphie. Hey, how you doing, Ralphie? Whoa, Arnold, I haven't seen anything that gross since my baseball glove got rained on and run over by the garbage truck.
In case you forgot, Ralphie, my tomato did win 3rd place.
With the way that tomato looks now, my glove could have come in 2nd. Hey, nice pickle, Quiche.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Doesn't anybody care that somebody stole my cucumber?
Stole it? Who'd ever do such a thing?
You like cucumbers, don't you, Ralphie?
Like them? I love them! Hey, hold it a second. You're not trying to say I stole your cucumber, are you?
Good morning, class.
Isn't it awfully early to be eating a pickle, Miss Frizzle?
Oh, it's never too early for a pickle, unless it's a cucumber.
Speaking of cucumbers, Ms. Frizzle, mine was stolen while we were on vacation. We must have had a thief in here.
Is this what you're looking for, Keisha?
This isn't my cucumber, Miss Frizzle. It's a pickle.
And it's almost ready to eat.
Whoa! There's a ton of pickles in here.
You caught me, Ralphie. Oh, I have a private and powerful passion for pickles.
Something smells funny here.
Your nose knows, Keisha. It's the salty brine the pickles have pickled in.
I'm talking about my prize cucumber, Miss Frizzle. And all I know is the door to this classroom was locked during vacation. And you had the key!
Keisha, are you suggesting that Miss Frizzle, that our beloved teacher, that she
could have done something with my cucumber.
Oh, you're right, Keisha. I admit it.
Miss Frizzle!
I admit that thanks to me, your cucumber is gone. But it isn't missing.
How can something be gone, but not missing?
You see, Keisha, this pickle used to be your cucumber. Isn't that amazing?
Not amazing and not possible. This does not look like my cucumber. It doesn't smell like my cucumber. And I'm sure it doesn't taste like my cucumber.
Stop! You're destroying the evidence. What evidence? This isn't a trial. Maybe it is. My point exactly. If Keisha eats this pickle, then Miss Frizzle can't prove it's Keisha's cucumber. Right, Miss Frizzle?
Sounds right to me, Arnold.
I hate to do this, Miss Frizzle, but I have to ask you some tough questions.
Oh, how exciting! As I always say, one tough question deserves another.
Wait! You don't have to answer anything, Miss Frizzle. You have the right to remain silent. You even have the right to dismiss this class.
Why would I want to do that, Arnold? I've never been on trial before. Let the trial begin.
Court is now in session. The case of the missing cucumber. Keisha versus Ms. Frizzle. The Honorable Judge Liz Ard presiding. Yours truly speaking on behalf of the court. Keisha, do you have an opening statement?
I do. I intend to prove that Ms. Frizzle not only took my prize-winning cucumber, but also that she did not turn it into a pickle.
Oh, bravo, Keisha. I intend to prove the same thing. It's so nice when everyone's on the same side.
Miss Frizzle!
Sit down, Arnold.
Kids of the jury, this is a pickle. And this is a cucumber. Not as big as my cucumber, mind you, but still a cucumber.
I object!
What now, Arnold? You know that's a cucumber.
Okay, I take it back.
Ms. Frizzle is asking us to believe that a pickle and a cucumber are the same thing. Now I ask you, do these look the same to you? I don't think so.
Does the defense have anything to say in defense?
Yes, we do. We will prove that no crime was committed and Miss Frizzle is innocent of all charges. Right, Miss Frizzle?
As I already said, Arnold, I did take Keisha's cucumber, but I did not change it into a pickle. But I know who did.
You do?
They were members of a gang. A small-time gang with big ideas. A tiny, troublesome crowd of two-bit thieves known as the Microbe Gang. And even though they hang around a lot of different places, they're extremely hard to find.
Is that because they're always on the run?
No, it's because they're invisible.
Invisible?
I think the Frizz is losing it.
Order! Order in the court!
Objection! Miss Frizzle is not losing it. There is a perfectly logical explanation. Tell them, Miss Frizzle. Tell them the gang is invisible because they wear disguises, right?
Oh, no. They're invisible because they're too small to be seen with the naked eye. Yet every second of every day, they're busy changing the very world we live in.
Miss Frizzle, you're not making this very easy.
I agree. How can Ms. Frizzle expect us to believe that my cucumber was turned into a pickle by a gang of thieves we can't even see?
Keisha has a point, Arnold. How can you prove that?
Oh, Arnold.
We're taking the court on a field trip. A field trip? What am I saying?
It's the only way, Arnold.
If you say so, Miss Frizzle. Everyone to the bus! Kids of the jury, this field trip will prove to you that Miss Frizzle is telling the truth. It will show you that the members of the Microbe gang really exist. You will see with your own eyes that they have the ability to turn a cucumber into a pickle.
I object! There shouldn't be any applauding until after we see this invisible gang. If they exist, which I doubt. I mean, come on. How can you see something if it's invisible?
As Sherlock Gherkin once said, cucumber thieves always return to the scene of the brine. Buckle up, everyone. Bus, do your stuff. Whee! Whee!
Wow! This is really weird.
Nothing like a little shrinking to get you thinking.
Hey, what's that?
That's my comb, the one I lost last week.
Yeah, but last week you were bigger than your comb. Now your comb's bigger than all of us.
Excuse me, Miss Frizzle, but does this really count as a field trip? I mean, we haven't gone anywhere. Technically, we're still in our classroom.
Here's the button to my favorite blouse. Oh, I knew I'd find it. That's it. We're inside the lost and found box.
Hey, look at this. I never knew Lincoln was inside this building. How you doing, Abe? Whoa!
Got it!
Lift!
Thanks. Good thing it wasn't a quarter.
Okay, so we're really small. What does that prove?
It proves that when you're small, you can see things you never saw before. Like this spider mite.
No way, I saw one of those before we got small. Though I have to admit, it didn't look so big.
Yeah? Well, I bet you never saw one of these before. Could she, Miss Frizzle?
Oh, not likely, Arnold. It's much too tiny.
And it's alive!
It's a kind of yeast called ascomycete.
Yeast? What's yeast doing here?
Ascomycete grow nearly everywhere.
Cool. But I'd rather find one on your seat than my seat.
Carlos!
I don't care whose seat it's on. If it's so tiny you can only see it when you're tiny, that makes it an invisible member of Microbes' gang. Just like Miss Frizzle said. I rest my case.
Not so fast, Arnold. Just because there are tiny little creatures here doesn't mean they're everywhere. And it doesn't mean that they turn my cucumber into a pickle.
Okay, Keisha. You want more proof, more evidence? Pick a place, any place. I'll show you more invisible creatures. I hope.
Fine. Let's go to the vegetable garden.
Hey, Liz! We're up here!
She can't see us.
She could if she knew where to look.
I changed my mind. I want to land on Liz.
I object. You said you wanted to go to the vegetable garden.
Oh, not to worry, Arnold. No matter where we go, day or night, night or day, the Microbe gang will have its say. Liz it is.
I don't see any creepy crawly creatures.
I do. Aha! Another member of the Microbe gang. Right, Miss Frizzle?
Right on, Arnold.
Oh, no. I think Liz thinks we're one of them. I really hate it when we land upside down.
Where are we now?
I hope we're not back in the water cycle.
Unless I'm mistaken, we're inside.
The hamster's water bowl!
And Liz still can't find us.
I object.
What now, Arnold?
I object to being the smallest defense attorney in history.
I object to where we are! Look!
I think we landed in the middle of a feeding frenzy.
What are they?
Ah, the fat, juicy ones are amoeba, and the ones that look like hairy hot dogs are paramecium.
Looks like the Underwater Wrestling Association to me.
Actually, Ralphie, they are more members of the Microbe gang.
We're under attack!
Gosh, I never knew things like these existed.
But now you do. And not only that, they're everywhere. Case closed.
Well done, Arnold.
Objection. Our hamster drinks this water, right? So how can this invisible gang change my cucumber into a pickle if our hamster is still a hamster? Huh? Explain that.
Well, it seems to me, okay. You want change? I'll show you change. There, my tomato. Something is definitely going on there. I don't know about you guys, but I hope our hamster isn't thirsty! My tomato, Miss Frizzle, and hurry! Here we go! We're gonna crash!
Smooth landing, Miss Frizzle.
It stinks here. I'd rather be on Wanda's carrot.
Hear that, Keisha? I told you something was going on.
Sorry, Arnold. Smelly and gushy isn't enough. I don't see anything here to change my mind but a rotten tomato.
Maybe we need to, shrink some more. Can't believe I said that.
As my great-aunt Chameleon used to say, there's nothing as constant as change. No sooner shrunk than sunk.
hard to believe anything would want to hang out here.
Only one way to find out. And that is to get messy. Into your anti-fungus suits, everyone.
I knew I should have stayed home today.
Wow! Cool. Look! More members of the Microbe gang! They're everywhere!
It looks like they're attacking Arnold's tomato!
We're surrounded!
Oh, relax, Arnold. They're funguses, and they are only doing what comes naturally.
You mean they're supposed to destroy the tomato?
Hey, even a fungus has to eat. Wow! Cool!
Hey, watch it! What if they eat us next?
Then Miss Frizzle will need a new defense attorney.
If we were big, couldn't we see this stuff happening through a magnified glass?
Only a very powerful one, Phoebe.
You mean like the mega magnifier?
Your point is a juicy one, Miss Frizzle. But even though I've seen that Microbes gangsters are everywhere, and that they can make things change, you still haven't proven that they turned my cucumber into a pickle.
I object! Just in case that calls for another shrink.
That won't be necessary, Arnold.
Uh-oh! Is it just me, or are we having a tomato? Incredible! We're inside Miss Frizzle's pickle jar.
This is it, Keisha. This is where it all happened.
You mean we're actually at the scene of the crime?
Follow me!
I object!
It's too late to object, Arnold! Look out!
It sure is crowded in here.
Ugh! The tomato fungus is still among us! They're everywhere!
All right, you are, Wanda. Everywhere and anywhere.
Yuck! What's going on here?
More destruction! First the funguses ate the tomato, now they're trying to eat the pickle!
Looks to me like they've got some competition for those little squirty things.
The little squirty things are a kind of bacteria, and they are actually protecting the pickle.
Whoa! Look at those pickle protectors work! Wipe out! The funguses are history!
Ugh, pickle juice!
I hate pickle juice.
So do the funguses.
Cucumber alert! Look out!
Hey, check it out! Now the pickle bacteria are attacking the cucumber.
What's happening? I thought the picklers were the good guys.
They are, Keisha. They're not destroying the cucumber. They're saving it.
So, if it weren't for the pickle bacteria, the same rotten thing that happened to the tomato would happen to this cucumber.
Yeah! Total annihilation!
I get it! The funguses rot things by eating them, and the pickle bacteria stop things from rotting by getting rid of the funguses.
Only one problem. The pickle bacteria is turning the cube into a pickle!
Oh, not a problem, Ralphie. That's preservation. A pickle lasts a lot longer than a cucumber.
Don't tell me the pickle bacteria are gang members too.
That they are, Keisha. They may be small, but they make big changes. And all those tiny living things we've just seen are called microbes.
Did you say microbes?
As in microscopic? So tiny that you need a microscope to see them? So tiny that they're invisible?
Just like us.
Tiny, invisible, microscopic, yes! Kids of the jury, you've seen with your own eyes that all around us
is an invisible world of microbes. A world that includes amoebas, parameciums, ascomycetes, funguses, and yes, pickle bacteria! And each and every one of these microbes is a member in good standing of the Microbe Gang! Isn't that right, Miss Frizzle?
I wouldn't change a thing, Arnold.
But microbes do! They make big changes, like turning a cucumber into a pickle. So, kids of the jury, it's very clear that Miss Frizzle did not, I repeat, did not turn Keisha's cucumber into a pickle. And who did?
The Microbes did!
So, that pickle is really my cucumber?
It is indeed, Keisha.
I rest my case. Hey, anybody seen the bus? Looks like the bus is in a real pickle.
Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We, the jury, find Miss Frizzle innocent of all charges.
Yay! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
And thank you, Ms. Frizzle. If you hadn't put my cucumber into the brine before we left on vacation, it would have rotted just like Arnold's tomato and Wanda's carrot. You're a hero.
Well, as you saw, Keisha, I did have a little help preserving your cucumber.
And turning it into a prize pickle.
Well, as my great-uncle Barnard used to say, cucumbers come and cucumbers go, but pickles go on forever.
Case dismissed.
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Magic School Bus, producer speaking.
Hi, I just watched your show on microbes. I have a couple of questions.
Are they little questions?
No, but I'll be short.
Okay, you win. What's your question?
First of all, since people can't really shrink, how can anyone get close enough to a microbe to see what it looks like?
The only way is through a microscope, which makes things appear hundreds and thousands of times bigger than they really are. Take water, for example. Under a microscope, you can see all sorts of things in water you didn't know were there.
Like what?
Well, you might see Trichomonas, Spirogyra, Fragillaria, Anabina, or even Sonora.
So a microbe is any tiny organism that you need a microscope to see, right?
You got it.
Well, how many microbes would you have to pile on top of each other before you could see them with your naked eye?
Oh, millions. But when they do pile up like that, that's when you see them, like with mildew and mold.
And what about germs? Those are microbes that can make you sick, right?
That's true, but that doesn't mean all microbes are bad. In fact, most are harmless. We just called them crooks in the show to make it a mystery. Some microbes even help us out.
You mean like the ones that saved Keisha's cucumber?
Exactly. Now, some microbes even make the holes in Swiss cheese.
You're kidding.
Nope. Others, like bacteria, change milk into yogurt and sour cream. And yeasts are microbes that help make breads and pizza dough.
Cool. I love pizza.
I like pizza too, but I'm afraid you'll have to call back for your order. We have a small problem. Thanks for your questions.
Oh, hey, Liz. If you ever get that down, I'll take one pizza to go, cheese, tomatoes, some paramecium, a handful of lactobacters. Oh, and oh yeah, go easy on the fungus.
Okay, Tim, delivering papers, I understand. But honey?
What can I say, Wanda? I've been delivering honey for my grandpa's bee farm all summer. I just needed help this morning because the load's so big. But if you don't want to split the $4 delivery fee...
Hey, I'm happy to help. But how come everybody orders so much honey all of a sudden?
Well, it's the last delivery of the year, and Grandpa's customers want to stock up for the winter. Take 2.
Why? Doesn't your grandpa have honey to sell in the wintertime?
No, I just don't think he likes cold weather.
I don't blame him. I hate the cold.
Then you'd better get out your long underwear because there's going to be a big frost tonight.
How many more houses to go?
8, and we better get moving because... Yikes! A bee!
Watch
Oh no! All that honey down the drain!
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
So you know what we're gonna do? We're going to convince Miss Frizzle to take us to my grandpa's bee farm. I've got to get more honey.
Hive alive, class!
Miss Frizzle!
Did somebody call me honey?
Not me, Miss Frizzle. No way.
Doesn't she ever come in the door?
Actually, we were talking about going to my grandpa's bee farm to get more honey from his bees because the jars broke and the honey went down the drain.
Miss Frizzle? I don't think it's right to just go and take honey from the bees.
But Phoebe, if you don't take it from the bees, where are we supposed to get it?
I don't know, but we can't take it from the bees.
Of course we can. That's why they make it, so we can take it.
And what makes you so sure?
To take honey from bees or not to take honey from bees, that is the question.
So what's the answer, Miss Frizzle?
A-honeying we will go, a-honeying we will go. Hive-ho the dairy-o, a-honeying we will go.
Don't you just love it when you get that little nip in the air?
No doubt about it. Winter is on its way. The farmers are harvesting the last of the corn before tonight's frost.
The cold must be catching. Even the squirrels are going nuts.
And today is our last chance this year to see all these beautiful flowers before the cold finishes them off.
Miss Frizzle, wait! This isn't the way to my grandpa's bee farm.
Who said anything about going to your grandpa's bee farm?
I knew it! This is a field trip.
That's right, Arnold. A trip to a field. Isn't it beautiful?
It's great, Miss Frizzle, but why stop to look at flowers when what we need is honey? Yikes! Another bee!
And the honey of a bee it is, too.
Wait a minute, Tim. Where there's a honeybee, there's bound to be a hive.
You're right! And where there's a beehive, there's bound to be honey. Follow that bee!
Single file, please.
Where'd it go?
Where's the bee? We lost it.
All aboard the Beeline Express! Time to buzz off, bus.
I don't see that bee anywhere. Now how are we gonna find the hive?
Listen, it sounds like a lot of bees.
It's getting louder.
Hive at 5! Hive at 5!
Hold it!
Tim, you've got to stop doing that.
Look, there's the hive. Awesome.
Worrisome.
There must be a gazillion bees in there.
And a ton of honey!
Even if we could get it out, we can't take honey from that hive. It belongs to the bees.
But what good is it doing the bees, Phoebe?
I don't know, but they must use it for something, or else why would they make it? If we got closer, we could look inside and find out.
Dorothy Ann, do the words honey I stung the kids mean anything to you?
All right, you Weasley wimps. I'll go. Wow! Check this out. It's like a factory in here. They're busy as bees.
Tell them to take a lunch break so we can get the honey.
Oh, no. We're under attack! Back to the bus!
Oh, but it's the perfect time to study behavior.
We need to get that honey.
Too bad we're not one of those bees. Then they'd leave us alone.
Dynamic deduction.
Wanda, quick, take it back.
Oh, be calm, Arnold. Wanda's made a most bee-fitting suggestion.
I knew I should have stayed home today.
Go on, Liz. Do your beeswax.
Hey, look. We're bees.
Yeah, and you're a bee. And you're a frisbee.
Carlos.
Come on, everyone. It's time to take chances, make mistakes.
And get stung. I'm not going.
Chill, Arnold. It's perfectly safe. We're one of them now.
Well, not yet, you're not. Hit it, Liz.
Hey, what is this stuff?
It's
eau de hive. A pheromone, actually. Now we not only look like bees, we smell like bees. Hold down the bus, Liz. We're going in.
To the hive.
Watch out!
Let's get out of here!
Wow, those pheromones really worked.
They thought we were bees from their hive and passed us by.
Come on!
Hey, I made it through alive.
You're an unstung hero, Arnold.
This is incredible.
There's a zillion bees crawling all over.
Where's the honey?
Hello. What does he want me to do?
Actually, it's not a he, Ralphie. All the worker bees in here are she's.
Maybe she wants to be your honey. Carlos.
She's sharing her food with you, Ralphie. In a hive, it's one for all and all for one.
If you say so, Miss Frizzle. Hey, this stuff is terrific. It's sweet and delicious.
What's Ralphie doing?
According to my research, every bee has a proboscis. It's kind of like a tongue that they use to gather food and share with one another.
Yum! What is it? Where'd they get it?
Hey, I bet it's flower nectar. Remember back when we went inside the flower in Mr. Seedplot's garden and we saw the bees drinking up all the nectar?
So is that nectar they're upchucking into these honeycomb cells?
Taste it and see.
It is nectar.
There may be nectar in that cell, but there's honey in this one.
So where does the honey come from? Look at this. It looks like these bees are stirring the nectar.
And these bees are fanning the cells with their wings.
Nectar's thin and watery, right?
But honey is thick and syrupy.
Well, maybe the bees fan and stir the nectar to evaporate the water. That would make it thicker, wouldn't it?
Bee's eye, Tim! Honey is made from thickened nectar.
But nectar is seriously yummy as it is. Why turn it into honey?
I bet it lasts longer when it's thicker, like my grandma's strawberry preserves. Yum.
Oh, a bee-dazzling process, isn't it?
So, to replace Grandpa's honey that went down the drain, all we have to do is take this honey and...
Tim, I don't think the bees want us to take their honey. They're plugging out the cells.
And look, this bee's mixing honey with that orange stuff and feeding it to the larva. You see, Tim, they do need the honey. They don't make it for us. They make it for themselves and their babies.
And if we take it, they'd have to make more.
Which would be okay, except that after tonight's frost, the flowers will be gone.
You're right, Wanda. No more flowers, no more nectar, no more honey.
If we take their honey, these bees won't make it through the winter.
So, as my great-aunt Beatrice used to say, it behooves you to behave like the bees.
You mean make our own honey?
Why not? We'll collect some delicious nectar.
Upchuck it into a honeycomb, stir it to help it thicken.
And when it turns into honey, we're in business.
All we need to do is find some flowers. Can we do it in time?
We won't know until we try. Let's jive out of this hive.
There's some flowers over there. Yahoo!
Hey, what's the deal? No nectar.
The bees must have already sucked these flowers dry.
And a good thing, too. Soon it'll be bye-bye flowers until next spring.
We've got to find some flowers that still have nectar, and fast.
Okay, let's split up. We can cover more ground.
Good idea.
Come on, Liz. We need all the help we can get. It's time to go berserk. Nectar home!
We're too late. These flowers have had it. Keep looking. Oh, nuts. Not a drop of nectar left here either.
How do bees do this anyway? You'd think making the honey was the hard part, but finding the nectar to make it with is even harder.
Come on, let's look somewhere else. There aren't any flowers anywhere. We need more time.
Unfortunately, Jack Frost waits for no one.
Wait, I smell something.
Flowers! Fresh flowers!
Ah, you bet you're beepy. Goldenrod, if I'm not mistaken.
This way! Nectar City! Start gathering!
I sure hope the others find this field.
This nectar's great, but we'll never be able to carry it back all on our own.
We need help.
There's no time to lose. Miss Frizzle, we've got to tell the others where the nectar is.
I think that could be arranged. That lizard's got a bee in her bonnet.
Did you find any nectar?
Not one drop.
Same here. Huh? Is it just me? Or is Liz trying to tell us something? I think she's found nectar.
Over there!
Whew. I'm full, and there's still tons of nectar left.
Not for long. Help is on the way.
Take up our nectar, guys, then head back to the hive. See you soon.
Oh, come on, Liz. We don't want to fall behind. All set, everyone? Here we go! I do believe it's an Ursus americanus.
A bear?
Step on it, Liz!
Yay, Liz!
Come on, the hive's not far now. This way.
Come on, Bus. You can do it.
And we only filled a few honeycomb cells?
This honey-making business is harder than it looks.
We've got to keep going back and forth until we've got enough. Come on!
Guys! Get out of here! He's wrecking the place!
Oh, bad.
Oh, bad! Oh, bad, bad, bad!
The bees scared him away!
They made him run!
Man, what a disaster! All the honey is gone!
The bees won't have enough food to last through the winter.
They'll starve.
And it's all our fault! It was because of us that the bear found the hive!
Wait! We can help them. We know where there's lots of delicious nectar. Remember?
Yeah, but how do we tell them?
Beauty of a question, Tim. How would you communicate with a bee? Sting it a song? Press a buzzer? Drop it a beeline?
Well, I'm not sure. Since they don't understand words, maybe we could use some kind of sign language.
Let's take chances, make mistakes, get busy.
Hey guys, I've got something for you. Delicious nectar. Yum yum. This way.
They don't get it, Tim.
Come on, bees. Listen up. This is vital information. Flowers, lots of them. Nectar, big meadow, far away. Oh, how am I ever gonna make them understand?
Wait, Tim. You've got their attention.
It's like they're waiting for you to do something.
Yeah, but what?
Too bad I don't have a book on bee communication.
But I do. Toss me my Busby Bubbles bee dances for beginners, Liz.
Dances? You mean bees communicate by dancing?
You better believe it.
I hope this works. Let's see. To tell the bees they have to fly a long way, I have to. And to tell them which way to fly, it looks like I'm supposed to.
It's working! The bees are catching on!
They're really bee-bopping.
Carlos!
It's the bee's knees, all right.
Let me try, Tim.
I think they've got it.
Why, Bus, I had no idea you were so graceful. Do you dip?
Do you think they understand? Let's hope so. If they don't find those flowers before the frost, they're gonna be goners.
They're going! They got the message!
Oh, I hope we gave them the right directions.
There's only one way to find out for sure. It worked! We danced the directions to the bees, and they got it!
They got it all right. Look at them go.
Yeah, but will they be able to get enough nectar? We sure didn't.
There were only 10 of us, Arnold. There's thousands of bees working out here.
You can't beat it, Arn. All it takes to bring in the harvest of nectar just in time is a little bee dance and a lot of bees.
And a lot of bees means a lot of nectar, which means a lot of honey.
We did it!
We helped save the hive.
Yay!
Come on, let's help them draw out the nectar.
Go, 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 guys! Beat those wings!
I'll tell you this. For someone who was afraid of bees, I've sure become a fan.
Arnold!
Well, it looks like the bees are going to be able to make enough honey to last through the winter.
But what about the honey to finish up your grandpa's deliveries?
Well, I don't know. Even if we could collect enough nectar, how could we possibly turn it into honey and get it home in time?
One hive, two hive, beehive. Any questions, class?
All right, find those flowers. Here's your last honey home delivery of the season, Mr. Drone.
Oh, my. Oh, my, oh, my. Tim, your grandfather's honey is always tops, but this year's batch is the best yet. Give my regards to the bees.
I will. See you next spring. He liked it. He really liked it.
A honey of a job, Tim. And as I always say, nothing like honey to take the sting out of winter.
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? I wonder what the magic school bus. I want the magic school bus.
Thanks, Liz. Magic School Bus, producer speaking. What's the buzz?
I just saw your show on bees, and what I want to know is, could honeybees really gather enough nectar in one day to make enough honey to get them through the whole winter?
We stretch the truth here, but given enough nectar-rich flowers, a strong hive can make enough honey for the winter in a week or two.
And what do beekeepers like Tim's grandpa do? I thought honey came from the wild.
Actually, almost all of the honey we buy in the store comes from bee farms, and beekeepers are the people who harvest the honey. Man-made hives are much bigger and have a lot more bees than wild hives, so they make and store a lot more honey than wild bees do. And as long as the hive makes more honey than it needs, the beekeeper can sell the extra honey without hurting the hive.
Ugh, I don't feel so bad then, because I love a little honey on my toast for breakfast.
Just so you know, it would take one bee about 100 trips from the flowers to the hive to make enough honey for just one piece of toast.
That's amazing.
But with 10,000 bees working together, it goes pretty fast.
That makes sense. But I have to admit, I found that dancing stuff pretty unbelievable. Do bees really dance to tell each other where to find nectar?
Unbelievable, but true. Actually, bees communicate even more information than we showed, and we still don't know everything they can tell each other with their dances.
Just one more thing. I've never heard so many bad bee jokes before.
Thank you very much.
Want to hear another?
Sure. Why not?
What do you get when you cross a seagull with a bee?
What?
A beagle.
Hey, thanks for calling the Magic School Bus.
Please hurry. You have to hatch before Mr. Rule comes back. My life depends on it.
Take it easy, D.A. You don't want the egg to crack under the pressure.
But our principal asked me to take care of his one and only pet chicken. And what did I do? I lost it.
As you can see, Giblets is a very fine breed of chicken. A Rhode Island Red. He was a gold medalist in the Drumstick Olympics and this year's Grand Marshal in the Poultry Parade. But while I'm away, I expect you to take excellent care of him. You can do that, can't you?
Yes, sir. We can, sir. I promise, sir.
Good. I knew I could count on you, Dorothy Ann. Now be a good boy, Jibby. Oh.
Bye, Mr. Rule. And don't worry. So long.
Bye.
Good time.
Are you crazy?
What were you thinking?
Can we really cock-a-doodle do this?
Of course we can. Giblets is sweet. Come on, Jibs. Let's be friends.
Or as we say in the barnyard, where there's a hen, there's a rooster.
Miss Frizzle! Giblets! Giblets, come down from there.
Oh, I'm glad somebody likes my hat.
Liz, get him down.
Don't scare him. Oh, my.
Jim, get him!
He's getting away! How will I ever explain that Giblets got scared and ran away? What's Mr. Rule going to say? Well, at least we'll have a little chick to give him.
It may not be giblets, but it's better than nothing.
It may be nothing if it never hatches. Come on, little egg. Grow into a chick. Now.
Chill out, D.A. We've got plenty of time.
Yeah, Mr. Rule's not due back until tomorrow.
Attention, Miss Frizzle's class.
Mr. Rule!
Please report to the principal's office immediately.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? There's really only one thing we can do. Tell the truth. And then, Miss Frizzle showed up in a hat covered with feathers.
Giblets thought the Frizz was a chicken.
When Liz tried to get him, he flew away.
Whoa, hold it. One at a time, please. Giblets thought Miss Frizzle was a chicken? Of course. Good yoke, Dorothy Ann.
It's the truth, Mr. Rule. But we're getting you a new bird. It's just not here yet.
Okay, I'll play along with your little game. So Giblets flew the coop, and you're replacing him? Where, may I ask, are you getting this other chicken?
We're hatching one from an egg.
Oh, of course you are. Why didn't I think of that? So, where did you get a Rhode Island red egg?
Well, Miss Frizzle took us to the one farm in all of Walkerville that has Rhode Island red chickens.
Proceed.
And, well, the farmer said that if we could find an egg, we could take it, just as long as we didn't let the chickens out. What's the matter, Ralphie? Are you chicken?
Actually, class, they're all chickens. The males are roosters and the females are hens. This way, class. The last one in is a rotten egg.
Stop!
Get off! Hey, peck on someone your own size.
Phew, now I know what it's like to be henpecked.
Except, look who was doing all the pecking.
Yeah, we were being rooster-pecked. Hey, guys! This pen only has hens in it. Maybe we can get our egg from in here. It looks a lot safer. An egg! Hey, guys! I got one! I found an egg for Mr. Yikes! Someone catch it!
Don't worry, we have a plan.
Bullseye!
Whoops, I said plan, Liz, not pan.
Is the egg ruined?
Depends on how you like them. Still looks good enough to eat.
Miss Frizzle! That egg was going to be Mr. Rule's new chick.
Was it? Anyone see any signs of a chick in here?
Nope, I just see breakfast. A big, yummy yellow yolk.
And that clear, goopy stuff that turns white when you cook it.
Excellent observation, Tim. Nothing but food in this one.
Maybe there wasn't a chick in that egg, but it was our only chance. Don't worry, D.A. We'll find another egg, and one with a chick in it. Won't we, Miss Frizzle?
Oh, I do love to be egged on. Oh, boss, do your stuff.
Who turned out the lights?
Where are we?
We're inside a chicken!
Now let's get this straight, Dorothy Ann. You're telling me you went inside a chicken to find me an egg?
Yes, sir, we did.
But going inside a chicken is not a state-approved field trip.
Well, it should be, because we found out all about eggs and how they get made.
Really? Tell me about it.
We started right about here, in the ovary.
At my old school, we always stayed outside the chickens.
Well, at Walker Elementary, we go in for extrasensory experiences.
Yeah, but what part of the hen are we in? Is it just me? Or are these big, squishy yellow balls egg yolks?
If they are, maybe hens make the yolk before they make the rest of the egg.
Then this must be the place where eggs get their start.
You got it, Wanda. Welcome to the ovary, the place in the chicken where the eggs start ticking.
So let's grab one from Mr. Rule, take it home, and hatch it.
Don't pick this one. It's got a big white spot on it.
The yolk's on us, guys. They've all got big white spots.
Is that bad?
Not at all. Under the right circumstances, that white spot is the most important part of the egg.
But where's the rest of the egg? You know, the clear goopy stuff in the shell? How do they get made?
An exciting question, Tim.
Where are we going?
Wherever yolks go when they exit the ovary.
Why do we always end up in long, dark, slippery tubes?
Oh, just lucky, I guess, Arnold. This particular tube is called the oviduct. Oh, look! Here comes the yolk. Ah, yes, an egg yolk. Up close and personal.
Hey, Tim, look! Here comes your clear goopy stuff.
Ew! Yuck!
What are these stringy things?
I don't know, but they're holding the yolk in the middle of all this goopy stuff.
You mean you actually saw the walls of the oviduct secrete albumin and generate strings of chalazi?
Well, we saw the yolk get covered up with layers of goop and get twisted up with stringy stuff. Does that count?
Good enough. Then what happened?
Then a bag formed around the yolk, the goop, and us.
The bag filled with watery stuff and swelled up into the shape of an egg.
Why, that's exactly what happens when an egg is formed. What about the shell? Did you see it? Did you actually see it? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you didn't see it.
Oh, but we did see it. Solid stuff grew all around us in bits and pieces until it covered everything in a hard shell.
Excellent, class. I officially declare this grade A extra large egg fully developed.
Does anybody see a chicken here?
Not even the start of one. The only thing I see is a big yolk inside an eggshell.
Don't be so sure, Dorothy Ann. Remember that white spot on the yolk? It's called an ovum, and it's half of what it takes to start a chick.
Only half? You mean this egg will never hatch into Mr. Rule's chick either?
Nope. This egg will stay an egg, and it's got egg salad sandwich written all over it.
That means we need to find another egg, now!
But how do we get out of here?
Just leave that to the chicken.
Hey, I think we're moving.
Do you really expect me to believe that the chicken laid an egg with all of you inside it?
You bet it did, Mr. Rule. And we'd still be in there if it weren't for Liz.
As you can see, Liz, we're on the horns of a dilemma. Or rather, that's where we'd like to be. So take chances, take aim, and get messy!
Hey, Liz, you've got egg on your face. And us.
Hold your tongue, Liz.
Now what are we going to do? We still need an egg with a chicken in it.
The egg we were in came from the pen with no roosters. Maybe we'll have better luck in this one.
What's the difference?
The difference is these hens have roosters in their pen.
That's it! The other half! Hens plus roosters! Roosters are male, hens are female. So just like with any animal, you need a mother and a father to create a new life. A hen and a rooster. The egg needs something from each parent.
And the ovum is the hen's part in starting a new life.
So the hen makes an egg with her part in it.
And the rooster has to add his part before it can grow into a chick.
Exactly. Hens lay eggs every day, but only eggs with both parts grow into chicks.
So all we need is one of these.
With a chick here and a chick there, here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chick.
DA, are you sure a chick is growing inside that egg?
Well, if a hen and a rooster...
But what if no rooster came along in time? What if it's only got the hen's half inside?
You're right! Stop the bus! Miss Frizzle, I have to go inside this egg.
Okie dokie, Yoki.
Do you really want to go in there?
It's the only way to know for sure, Arnold. Think what Mr. Rule's going to say if we don't show up with a chick.
Yeah, well, I'd rather go inside an egg than face Mr. Rule.
Why, Arnold, how nice of you to offer.
Arnold, do you see anything? Is there a chick in there or not? Arnold, can you hear me?
I hear you! I'm not sure if there's a chick here, but there's something in the white spot that looks alive.
So you see, Mr. Rule, we think your new chick is on its way.
And Arnold will let us know for sure.
Well, I think I've had enough of this game. I want my old chicken or my new one right now.
Now? No problem, Mr. Rule. We're on to it. How long can it take for a chick to grow anyway? A few hours?
With all your knowledge about eggs, I'm surprised you don't know this, Ralphie. But it takes a few weeks for a chick to grow. 3 to be exact. That's 21 days.
21 days? We're doomed!
La la la, la la la. Comfy, Arnold.
Miss Frizzle, we're in trouble. Big trouble. Mr. Rule wants his chick right now.
But it's just gotten started. It's not ready yet.
Isn't there something we can do to make it grow faster, Miss Frizzle?
Your every peep is my command, Dorothy Ann.
Yes! A magic hen bus to speed up time and count the days.
Whoa! You won't believe what's happening!
Arnold, is it ready yet?
Not yet, but I'm beginning to see lots of parts, like a head and eyes.
That new chick is called an embryo, Arnold. Want to come out now?
After all we've been through? No way! Hi there, embryo. I'm your egg sitter. Hey, its heart is beating, and blood is flowing to the yolk and back again.
To us, a yolk is a yolk. To an embryo, it's a yolk. Food.
Wow, food to grow on!
Mr. Rule wants to know what's going on with this egg.
He says if Arnold's inside, he should be able to tell you exactly what's happening.
Actually, I don't think Mr. Rule really believes Arnold's inside the egg.
Well, you'll just have to prove that he is by telling Mr. Rule everything Arnold says about how the chick is growing.
Me? But if I'm in Mr. Rule's office, how will I know what Arnold's saying?
As my great Aunt Bertie used to say, a little information can go a long way.
What's Arnold saying now?
He he says he can see its eye
And what?
Arnold's singing.
Rock-a-bye baby inside this egg.
Arnold, quit singing and tell us what's going on.
Look how you've grown. You've got wings and got legs.
Okay, Phoebe, listen up. The embryo's grown wings and legs
and feet. And except for having a huge head, Arnold says it's starting to look like a bird.
That sounds like the chick's about day 10 in its growth.
What's going on now, Arnold?
It's getting kind of weird.
Getting weird?
Yeah, I never babysat for anyone who grew bigger than me before. Hey!
Arnold, what's happening?
It moved. The chick pushed me down the big end of the egg, near something that looks like an air pocket.
And more than half of the yolk is used up.
That would be, let's see, day 15. That chick is growing fast. What about down?
Mr. Rule, I think it's growing up, not down.
No, down, as in feathers. Does it have feathers yet?
Phoebe, Arnold says it does. Our chick is getting feathers.
Just don't get any bigger.
The chick has gotten so big in the shell that Arnold's running out of room.
And I'm running out of patience. I want to see what's going on for myself before I crack. Now let's go.
How much longer is it going to take?
It's done!
Wow! The chick broke into the air pocket. It's breathing. Did you hear that? My chick said, beep, beep. We're gonna get out of here.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh, don't rush it, class. Hatching is hard work. It usually takes 12 hours, but that's when you don't have a magic bus around.
Whoa! You've almost got it. Push!
They're here. It's beautiful.
Keep trying. You'll get it.
Oh, welcome to Miss Frizzle's class.
Hello? Anybody remember me? Phew! Egg sitting is exhausting.
Oh, Arnold, you did it! Look! Wow! Oh, thank you!
Mr. Rule, wait!
All right, where is he?
Say hello to your new pet, Mr. Rule.
You mean that crazy story was really? Giblets!
Giblets?
I guess he who flies the coop can always fly back again.
Thought you could fool old Rule, eh? Well, no chance of that. I knew you were hatching eggs in your class the whole time. And this was your way of showing off what you'd learned.
Right.
Absolutely.
How'd you guess?
Imagine that. They said you were gone, and they went inside an egg to find me a new chicken.
But it wasn't just any egg.
No, sir, because only eggs made by roosters and hens can grow chicks in them.
So we kept it warm and let it grow for 21 days. And look what came out of it.
Your new pet chicken, Dorothy Ann, and Arnold's.
We can keep it?
Certainly, class.
Let's name it Egghead.
Yokahontas!
Will anyone consider Arnold Jr.?
As I always say, you can count your chickens before they hatch, as long as you know what kind of egg they've been in.
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? Magic school bus?
Magic school bus. You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus. Magic school bus. Magic school bus. I want the magic school bus. I want the magic school bus.
Magic School Bus. Producer speaking.
I have some questions about the egg show.
You're not too chicken to ask them, are you?
Please, we've all had enough egg and chicken jokes for one day.
Well, excuse me.
Knock it off, okay? Here's my question. In real life, how long does it take a hen to make an egg?
1 day.
And in order to be fertilized, an egg needs something from the hen and a rooster. That's how it was on your show about salmon. The salmon eggs needed something from each parent before they could grow into fish, right?
Right. And eggs you buy in the store have not been fertilized. They're laid by hens that are kept away from the roosters. Ever heard about candling eggs?
Of course I have. It's a way of finding out if an egg is fertilized or not.
Now, the process used to be done with candles, but today you can use a flashlight, as long as it's a really strong one.
I know. If you hold an eating egg up to the light, you won't see anything but a yolk inside. But in a week-old fertilized egg, you can see the chick embryo already starting to grow inside the egg.
Neat, huh?
Neat? It's extraordinary.
Talk about bad egg jokes, huh? You hungry, Liz? How about an omelet? Poached eggs on toast? Eggs Benedict. How about a squashed fly sandwich? I knew I'd find something you like. So what do you say, Liz? You want that fly on egg bread? Or how about some eggnog to wash it down? Or how about some...